What's up, guys? DLE Kamel here on a pretty chill night, but I wanted to talk about some of the latest Master Duel stuff to hit our notifications in the news. A lot of big stuff happened. As you can see on our channel, Rye covered it a couple days ago, and it's all over the news. Master Duel is once again adding 2 new selection packs to the game, as well as a new structure deck. Now, this is a very welcome surprise because I know that many people, after the first extra content drop being the Despia card set along with the Beyond Speed pack, which brought us Baron de Fleur, a lot of people were not satisfied with how long it took us to get those cards and the size of the first update. So I want to just take a closer look at what we're going to be getting specifically here on the 9th and what the new plan for Master Duel may be for Konami, because this does give us, an inkling of some new implications for how they're going to handle things. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing that I want to look at here are the dates. So if we scroll back for about a month, we can see here that during the first week of April, the new selection packs were revealed that brought us Ruler's Mask and Beyond Speed. Now, I want to look into the shop really quickly because if I am correct, it says that these packs are not going to just be, they're not going to be leaving when the new ones become available. So the new ones will become available in 3 days or 2 days at the recording of this video on the 9th. And then these should be around for the remaining 33 days. And then those will just, they're kind of just going to be there. So for 1 month, there's going to be 4 selection packs in the shop. And now we can finally start to see that the shop is being built out to where Konami wants it to be. Albeit it is a few months after launch, but I do think that it is starting to be as stocked as they want it to be. There's also going to be more bundle deals. We'll get into those when we cover the leaks, but let's focus on the packs right now. All right, so we've got additional packs. Refined Blade. This one seems like it has a lot jam-packed into it. It says it has Sword Soul and Punk and Destiny Hero and Despia, as long as fusions that strengthen Drytron and Ursarctic. And this other fusion pack, this other pack here, this seems to be the filler pack that has the monsters and cards that are supportive of a specific summoning method. In this case, it is fusion summoning, and I think they're always going to be split up like this. There's going to be one selection pack that has all, if not most, of the next set of meta relevant cards from the next pack. In this case, it's going to be Burst of Destiny, and the other pack will have general cards to support those new things that are in the game. So the thing that everyone wants to pay attention to is going to be Refined Blade, and then down here, Fusion Potential is going to be those filler cards that have, less of the new stuff that we're looking for, but still some new stuff in there. And guys, notice that this is only a month apart from the last selection pack, and this is one of the big things I think it's going to have a lot of implications for Master Duel. I do think that the initial content drought that we did get was them, ramping up, probably still developing things for the game, getting used to the release schedule that they were going to have to undertake, doing this the way that they are. And now we can expect to see more regular monthly releases with new selection packs and new structure decks, as well as things added to solo mode and the like. And I think that puts this game much closer to the developmental schedule in which they have created for Duel Links. Because if you have not already noticed, Master Duel is being taken care of and developed very similarly to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. They are not going out of their way to announce things outside of game. Anything that is happening with the game is happening inside the game. You will know about it by going in the game. You're not really going to be communicated with Konami on any external way, like the website or YouTube videos or anything. So the communication aspect they are keeping totally the same, and I figured it would only be a matter of time before they got things way more in tune with the Duel Links release schedule, because 3 months, I do believe, if the game did continue that 3-month cycle, then this game would be dead in absolutely no time. So it is very good that they are releasing these new cards now on a monthly schedule, because interest on Master Duel was really, really waning, and a lot of people were afraid the game would die because, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Games simply cannot survive on a 3-month new card release window. So this is definitely some invigorating news for a lot of people who thought Master Duel would be dead, and they're looking forward to the new meta. So for a second there, I too was really down with the idea of monthly updates, but looking at this picture, which I don't know if this picture is 100% accurate, because to be honest, I've been looking for a few minutes now to find an accurate list of all of the sets in order that have come out in the last year, and this is the best list that I have. And you can see we're at Burst of Destiny in the 2021 series, and all we really have after this is Brothers of Legend, the Grand Creators, and I believe Battle of Chaos might, I don't know if this is a new set with new cards. It might be like just some reprints or something of the like, but there are not many new sets. The game is relatively, you know, I believe a lot of people were complaining a little bit too much, complaining that the game was about 2 years behind the TCG in terms of new cards, and that just is not true, if I'm correct. I do believe that everything before Dawn of Majesty, including Dawn of Majesty now, we should have these cards. I mean, I know a lot of people were talking about Bee Troopers being an archetype that we do not have access to, despite us having Dawn of Majesty. But let me know in the comments just how much of this list are we missing. 2020 series and 2021, how much are we really missing from here? Because I think that once you put that in perspective, it'll be much easier to tell, you know, just how much actual card content is missing from the game and how the release schedule is going to go. Because I thought that we had much more that we did not have access to, and a 3-month schedule would have made sense if we did not have, if there was not much to bring us. But it still doesn't look like there's much to bring us, and they're releasing cards 2 months back to back. First week of April, first week of May. So I'm just very interested to see how this works out in the long run, despite there only being a couple sets separating Master Duel and the card game at the moment. And all right, we've got new card bundles as well. Card bundles are so huge for Master Duel. They're one of the best quality of life changes that exist, and they are putting 3 extremely impactful cards as bundles. And if you ask me, the 3 they have in there are great, but these 3 that they are adding are even better. So the first one says there's upcoming bundles coming out, and basically they data mined Infinite Impermanence, but they were able to discern that these other 2 cards are coming because of the fact that these backgrounds are in the data mines. And dude, I think that this is going to be amazing. Nibiru and Forbidden Droplet are 2 extremely useful and played cards in Master Duel, and many highly competitive decks require that you run 2 or 3 copies of this card, so it can get extremely expensive. So being able to have access to a copy of each of them, just like you are Ash Blossom and Lightning Storm and Solemn Judgment, will of course be very nice. It also looks like there is going to be an extremely large cosmetic dump on this update as well, adding many of the things that we saw from the trailer, like a lot of these goofy mates like the friggin' Chronomaly Moai and Moki Boki, stuff like that. So a lot of this stuff, it looks like, is going to get added in. I don't know if it's going to be immediately available or if they're just going to be adding it to the files to dish out later, but a lot of stuff here: mates, new field parts, mate spaces. This hero one looks pretty sick, and some dual fields. To be honest, guys, I don't really mess with the cosmetics too much. I feel like they are just whatever. Just give me my Master Duel music and I will be in there jamming. But it does seem like this is going to be a regular part of updates as well. It will just be interesting to see on Monday how much of this does make it into the game on May 9th and how much of it is just going to be later to be dished out over the course of the next month or next couple months. Now, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Are these also new packs that are coming out? These are other upcoming selection packs, so I don't know if these are going to be the ones that are they're going to be after the next ones, or they're going to be coming alongside the new ones as well. The shop is going to look very interesting on May 9th, and I am very interested to see just how jam-packed it is. These are some other archetypes that a lot of people were awaiting. Sue ships were missing some cards, and I assume that they are that they come in Burst of Destiny. And Floowandereeze is another archetype that people were awaiting. And down here, Valiant Wings, dude, I don't even know what this is. Check out the new Exo Sister archetype. And they do powerful Xyz summons, okay. And mix it up with old archetypes like Racket, the Agent, Magistus, and Starry Night. Well, you got it, dude. They want me to summon Boral Code Dragon. You got it, dude. I will give it a shot. Borlode Riot Dragon. That is a ritual monster. Whoa. Very, very interesting. I just want to know when these cards are getting added. That is what I would like to know, if they're going to be coming right away or not, because I think what's happening here is there are a lot of different archetypes in the new set, Burst of Destiny, and while it may be, I think it may be harder for them to smash all the cards into 2 selection packs than it was for the Dawn of Majesty cards. So now we're starting to see they're probably going to need more than just 2 selection packs every single time to get all the cards in the set to us. All right, last couple things I wanted to talk about were the events that are coming to Master Duel next. Now, you guys may or may not know, I am feeling kind of underwhelmed with the events in Master Duel. They all seem pretty basic so far, and there's no mention or any recollection of, some of the higher end events that they were talking about up until the game coming up following. Oh my god, that they were talking about following the game's release, like back when it was, being announced and all that stuff. They were talking about tournaments and the like. We have yet to see any tournaments or any, tournament events, anything like that. This is still just festivals, and it looks like the next 4 events will also be festivals. And if they're doing 1 event a month, we're going to be stuck with the festivals for a while. So there's Link Festival, which down here I think they explain, or somewhere they show that there's going to be 3. Here it is. There's going to be 3 oh no, these are just regular structure decks, but this Link event, it's going to have, some loner decks, whatever they're going to be. They're probably going to have to put pretty powerful ones in there, like Tri-Brigade or something like that. And next we've got Monster Type and Attribute Festival. I will be very interested to see what they do for that, if you're just going to be locked to a specific monster type and attribute upon choosing one, or if it's going to be like Duel Links, where maybe the conditions of the event change every couple days. So one day you're able to play like fire and water decks, then maybe you play earth and wind decks, something like that. They have the ability to make this a pretty interactive event, or it could just be plain and simple, get her done. All right, what else do we have here? The other thing I wanted to talk about were the new cards themselves. There's going to be a lot of stuff here. I didn't want to go over everything, except the only thing is I wanted to hone in on the things that, they matter to me right now, I suppose. I have a fully built Despia deck, but Despia really is only half of what it really can be right now. We need a lot of these Despia and branded cards that are coming with the Burst of Destiny update. Of course, powerful fusion monsters such as the Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer. That's really all I have my eyes on, but I want to try my hand at some of these other cards that I've literally never heard of before. Maybe some TCG exclusive stuff like Punk and Floowandereeze, and maybe these Ice Jade and Sword Soul. Sword Soul is a huge archetype that is going to be available in a couple days, and I really want to try it out. It's supposed to be very, very good. Other than that, guys, I don't think that there's anything much to talk about. There's going to be some new ranks, new solo mode, some new animations. So there's a lot coming. I'm just so extremely excited, because I thought that, Master Duel was really going to fall back on this 3-month schedule, and the game would have really suffered from that. 3 months is just too long to go without content, especially the way Konami does things, not talking to us about anything. So 1 month, I think it's just enough. We get told of new things before our interest totally dies off, so that we're, you know, continuously kept in the loop. And I think that the 1 month release schedule will be doing good things for the game. You know, those other selection packs, hopefully they come, you know, next month. They don't try to jam the entire set into 1 month, because content droughts for this game, evidently they do not go over very well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the new Master Duel update coming on Monday. What are you excited for? What don't you care about? And what are you still looking to hear from Konami on? Peace out, guys. I'll see you later.